Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Ty Chandler to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Jalen Jones. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the pistol, Williams. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Bigsby. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They run it again with Bigsby. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Power squib kick is taken in. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears Bucks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Williams on the play action. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Big gain downfield. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They send a man in motion.
All right, let's control the clock here. We got their defense ready.
3rd and long for him here. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Williams. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone. Back. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. And that's good for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete inside the 35. Offense up to the line fast. Williams to throw on 1st. Throwing this back in the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Cut near the goal line. And He pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has the connection to Hawkinson.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 36. That's completed right side. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Big gain downfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Now Williams. Complete out to the right side. And he gets him around 6 there. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now it's Bigsby. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tighten up defense.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The 1st half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Stop the pass. Stop the flip. Keep the pressure on him, defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Hockenson reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Bigsby. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3.
Again, it's Bigsby. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down throw by Williams. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. Throw left side, brought in by Hockenson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He throws a bullet. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Carry here for Bigsby. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Completed to his running back. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it an 18-point game. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Reichert there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Baby!
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Working from the gun, Williams. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46.
Going with Bigsby here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Bears.
First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings on their way to their 3rd win of the year. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Give it to him again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Touchdown, Minnesota. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what